I want to talk about the navigation of the TIS EWD Viewer for 2006 model year and later vehicles. If you're looking at something earlier than that, the menu navigation will be just a little bit different, but most everything here will still apply. I do want to point out that I'm not talking about the symbols and the components and all the information that's in the schematic itself. We're just looking at how to navigate this EWD Viewer to make sure you get the most information possible. Now the EWD Viewer uses a menu tree with 6 different sections: the introduction, system circuit, location and routing, the fuse list, connector list, and the overall EWD. We're going to look at each of those a little bit. The most important to us is going to be the system circuit and the location and routing. First section you'll see is introduction, and the most important thing in introduction is you're going to have the glossary of terms and symbols. If you're not sure what a certain symbol in the schematic is, this is where you're going to find it, as well as how to use the EWD schematics overall. Down the road, if you've forgotten how to read these schematics at some point, or something's changed or updated, that's where that information is going to be. The next area we'll look at is the system circuit. So if we look at system circuit, we'll see each area of the vehicle, and when we choose an area of the vehicle, we'll notice all of these different circuits. Each of these is a circuit, and they're in alphabetical order. Now if I open up a circuit, in this instance I'm going to open up this cruise control circuit for a vehicle with a 2AR FE engine, and I'll see all the components in that circuit listed again in alphabetical order. If I wanted to see a specific component like this ignition coil assembly, I'd click there, and the item that's flashing would be the ignition coil assembly that I just selected. And again, that's a look at the menu tree for system circuit. Alright, another way to find a component in this schematic would be to use this search bar at the top. So I search for generator, it would bring me to the generator assembly, which again is over here in the menu as well. Within the schematic, if I want to zoom and move around, I can use these scroll bars to move side to side. If I want to zoom in and out, I need to use these blue buttons here at the bottom to zoom in, to zoom out. And if I want to reset the view, unselect anything that I've selected that may be flashing, I can hit this reset button, and that comes back to how the schematic was presented when we originally got to this page. And one last navigation tip: these arrows on the top left are to allow you to go to the last page you viewed in the EWD Viewer. Will warn you though, they can be a little bit problematic.